All right, sup Toronto, and welcome to yet another episode of T.Vogue, your 411 for the latest trends, fashion, and style updates. We are coming to you guys live from the Ryerson University studios with some pretty amazing topics. Today's episode is going to be jam-packed with a bunch of stuff that you're going to want to know, like how to pimp out the items in your wardrobe, what you should never leave your house wearing, and how to look fly without breaking the bank. Plus, we have an exclusive interview from one of the coolest people in GTA and surrounded areas, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole entire thing. But like, seriously, don't even change the channel when commercials are coming through. So the first thing we have kicking off today is the latest trend when it comes to fashion, which is called do-it-yourself. Pretty much just pimping out the outfits you already have to make them better. The one thing I hate the most is having the same clothes as the next chick, and at that point it's just like, girl, bye. So to save myself the embarrassment, I kind of changed things up a little.
With us here, we have our good friend Danica, and fourth-year RTA student who models for elite model management here in Toronto. Danica?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
It's good.
Awesome.
So just kick it off here. So we know you're in the creative end of design. Has this spilled over to the fashion world at all?
Well, I mostly like graphic design, designing and stuff, and at my agency, they're aware that I do like photography and graphic design. So there's been occasions where they've asked me to work on projects during Fashion Week. I actually had the opportunity to work with these designers called the Beckerman Sisters, and they're Canadian. And I got to make little fashion tags, you know, the tags that you get like behind your jackets. I got the opportunity to design a little tag for one of their fashion lines. So it was actually a great opportunity. And I don't really see modeling as something I want to do long term, but I do like making connections and having opportunities such as those.
And as both an RTA student and a model for elite model management, do you sometimes wish that you could wear the clothes that you model?
You know what? Actually, I don't. Like some of the clothes that they have me in are like pretty ridiculous.
Too high fashion?
Too high fashion. Like maybe the more practical things, such as, I don't know, Sears maybe, but like anything too extravagant with too many feathers or a long train, I'm just not interested.
What do you usually end up wearing then?
Out of the things that I did, that they put me in?
Yeah.
A basic black tank top.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really too much into the outfits and the extravagant pieces. I just like to wear them and just
give them back
as soon as possible.
Well, seeing that we're kind of talking about the whole do-it-yourself thing, what is your favorite do-it-yourself item that you've created so far?
My favorite do-it-yourself item. Do you know those American Apparel circle scarves?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're like 30, 40 bucks.
They're too expensive.
Yeah, I bought one and then I wanted another one because they're so like, they're kind of versatile. You can use them for so many different things. So I wanted one that was for like in a particular print, but they didn't carry it, and I didn't want to spend another $40. So I ended up going to Fabricland, getting my own fabric, and doing like a reversible thing. So I had two different.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had one print on one side so I could reverse it.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it's pretty easy. Just sew up one end and then you have your infinity scarf.
Nice. Where do you find, I guess, inspiration for your do-it-yourself things?
Mostly from like runway, like fashion shows that I do. I see a lot of things that I really like, and then when I find out that the shirt costs $2,000, again, I'm not interested in that, so I'd rather just go home and do it yourself and just do a simple Google search and emulate what I was wearing the day before.
Okay, so when it comes to the whole do-it-yourself thing, there are kind of the essentials that you'll always need. So it's either spikes, studs, or pins. And of course, the handiest thing you could ever have in your house is a glue gun. I cannot stress that enough. So we have a couple of do-it-yourself items that we have. Firstly, Zan, you did this one.
Yes.
Which is kind of awesome. So of course, back to the whole stud thing. We have gold studs, silver studs. You can get any kind of color that you want. Definitely check out eBay. You can get them very, very cheap.
Yeah.
I think the last time I did it, I paid $1 for a pack of like 100. We also have spikes. These ones are insane. I call them my Lady Gaga inspired spikes. They are dangerous, so please.
Yeah,
like I learned my lesson. I learned my
nice.
lesson on these ones. But these ones are actually uber cheap. Glue gun them. Some of them come, you can just fold them over on the inside to fix them. But yeah, Lindsey, you want to talk about the vests that we have going on?
Yeah, this is my favorite one right here.
I really do like this one just because it's very cheap. You can get the paper clips from the dollar store or wherever sells cheap paper clips. You can also get the fabric. I got like a nice cheetah print here, and I got it from Fabricland, which is pretty good. It's also like a nice cutlass sleeve vest. You can wear it pretty much with anything. You can even wear it with like a long hoodie underneath if you want, as well as this one too. Like we said, the studs, you can get them anywhere, absolutely anywhere. You just stick them on here. I stuck them above the pockets and around the back. And it's pretty chill. You can wear it with anything you want.
All right, so that's pretty much all we have for right now. There's more coming up after the break, so stay tuned for that.
I don't even understand this one. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you. Hello and welcome back to T.Vogue. I'm Danica Nelson, and it's time for What Not to Wear. Today we will be discussing a topic that has been near and dear to the hearts of many recently. We will be discussing wearing tights as pants. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand that tights or leggings can be a great addition to an outfit. However, it is important to understand how to wear tights and understand the difference between tights and pants. This has become such a huge epidemic that American Apparel has even printed warning labels on the inside of their tights, reminding those innocent souls who dare to be bare that this is not okay. Let me explain what's wrong with wearing tights as pants. Society does not want to see your buttocks. We don't want to see your unmentionables, your underwear, or lack thereof. Wearing a crop top with tights is wrong, unacceptable, and you should really probably be charged for indecent exposure. And what about the children? No, we don't want to see your tights. My full view of your fluorescent pink floral underwear has now ruined my entire day, and I thank you for that. For girls that wear tights as pants, please understand that it's not flattering and it's not cute. For your convenience here at T.Vogue, we've even created a rhyme that will help you avoid this crime, and it goes like this. If the top doesn't meet mid-thigh, tights are bye-bye. Yes, that is my rhyme for you. And the last thing, if you absolutely need to wear tights with a shirt that may show your bum, please, for the love of God, wear black underwear, preferably full ones that are seamless. I'm not sure what's worse, involuntarily seeing your bum and having a full view of your Hanes Her Way granny panties, or, yeah, that's pretty much it. That ends my rant. I've brought back fashion extraordinaire, Danica, and she's gonna help me deconstruct some of the basic fashion laws. Hi, Zena, thank you for being back with me today. So, first of all, what is your take on girls wearing tights as pants?
You know what? I actually don't have a problem with it if it's done in the right way. Wearing tights with a crop top, that's absolutely no. I mean, wearing a shirt with it to cover the bum area, I think that's cool.
Yes, so we don't like seeing bums, right?
No, no.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page with that. What's the fashion crime that you see most often in Toronto?
The fashion crime that Can I talk about one that I see often now?
Often, sure, that's fine.
Okay, I don't quite understand the shoes with no heel.
Oh, you mean
The night walkers?
Oh my gosh, those look so painful.
They look dangerous.
Right? Like,
And
I feel like I'd hurt myself.
Yeah, I don't quite get them. And I wouldn't say they're a fashion crime. I just don't understand them.
Yeah, they look. Have you ever walked in them on the runway before?
No.
No. Would you?
No.
No.
I mean, I would have to, but I'd probably be upset.
Okay, tell me about a trend, either current or previous, that you could just not get into.
A trend that I could not get into. Tights and a crop top.
I'm glad. I'm glad. And where's your favorite place to shop currently?
My favorite place would have to be Zara. I like Wilfred, but it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
And I love Topshop.
Topshop.
I really
okay.
love Topshop.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Online Topshop or?
You know what? I think online Topshop is actually better than
I
in-store
agree.
Topshop, for sure, yeah.
And last question, thrifting, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love thrifting, just for the ability to find something cheaper and actually doing, like adding like studs to it and like pimping it out, like,
like our
Ali said
previous-
earlier.
yeah,
I think that's really neat.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here with me
No
today.
problem.
And stay tuned for on T.Vogue. We're going to be coming back after the break.
Hey everybody, welcome back to T.Vogue. Today, I'll be talking to y'all about some of the flyest things you can get for my favorite word, cheap. When you're on that student budget, running low on rent, or just plain bargain hunting because you can, we have four words for you. I have 4 words for you, sorry. Barbie on a budget. That's right. Nobody wants to spend gazillions of dollars at Abercrombie and Fitch on clothing that looks exactly like the $2 mitten you bought at Union Station and the $5 hat you snagged at Kensington Market. So here's some tips for when your pockets are a little light. 1, make a budget. No brainer, right? No one benefits from impulsive spending. In fact, without a budget, you can double the amount you intended to spend without even realizing it. But if you have an idea of how much you want to spend, either daily, weekly, or monthly, you'll more than likely be more hesitant to spend that extra not spend that extra $15 on a glittery iPhone that isn't even on sale. Which leads me to my next point. Think necessity. Do you absolutely need it? Can you do without it? If so, it may not be worth digging into your tuition savings just to rock that Canada Goose jacket when you could easily buy a jacket just as warm from virtually anywhere. Plan ahead. Make mental notes. If something is on sale, think about when you will actually wear it before you buy it. That way you won't end up with a closet full of fashion faux pas. 4, shop around. There's no shame in asking whether or not something will go on sale. I do it. We all do it at some point in our lives. It's also never a good idea to buy the first thing you see. A lot of things can be found for better prices at online sites like justfab.com or thrift shops like Value Village or Thalese. And number 5, no regrets. Once in a while, it is okay to splurge on some big bucks on something that is worth it. Don't feel bad. If it doesn't hurt your bank account and is something you've genuinely wanted, never regret it. And if you do, I hope you kept the receipt. So now you'll learn some easy do-it-your-trick selves to spruce up your doll clothes, some fashion faux pas from the model herself, and how to look good on a tight budget. That's all the time we have for today, but tune in next week where we discuss who wore it better with Toronto's elite fashion bloggers.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at follow us on Twitter at t.vogue and visit our website www.t.vogue.ca for upcoming trends and events. Feel free to like us on Facebook too.
And remember, Toronto, stay classy.